here, you will also learn about the vision and missions of the three pairs of candidates for Governor and Vice Governor of Jakarta, from Ridwan Kamil and Suswono, Dharma Porengkun and Kun Wardana, and also Pramono Anung with Rano Karno. We will learn how they plan to manage the city that may no longer be the nation's capital, but still very much is the nation's heart. In a matter of days, Indonesia will hold a simultaneous regional election. Each of the candidates will present their vision and missions to become the winners of this 5-yearly contest and to become one of the regions or mayors or governors in this country's many regencies, cities, and provinces. Now, the Jakarta governor election has been attracting a little bit more attention on a national level compared to other provinces. Although Jakarta is no longer the nation's capital, that status now belongs to Nusantara and East Kalimantan. Jakarta remains a magnet, especially for business and cultural activities. Now, in this report, you'll learn more about the political constellation ahead of the Jakarta regional head election. According to Law Number 3 of 2022 concerning the national capital, Indonesia's capital city will be moved to Nusantara, a new city currently at its final stage of development in East Kalimantan. However, the relocation of the capital city is waiting for the presidential decree. After no longer becoming the country's capital, this metropolitan city will transform into a special region with the status of a global city. This provision is stipulated in Law Number 2, 2024 concerning the Special Regional Province of Jakarta. There are a number of programs that must be carried out so that Jakarta is worthy of the title as a global city. Changing Jakarta's status into a true global city is one of main campaign agendas of governor and vice governor candidates that will compete in the November gubernatorial election. During the launch of an initial study on the preparation of Jakarta towards a global city in early September 2024, there were a number of plans the Jakarta provincial government wants to achieve. Some of the goals are to increase the Human Development Index to 92.93 and a net zero emission by 2050. Jakarta's development programs and targets towards this global city are also supported by a number of strategic steps, namely the branding of the image and the development of urban, historical, and maritime tourism and creative economy focused on exports, as well as preserving culture through the development of more art centers. The other strategic steps also include strengthening the research and innovation ecosystem in all fields, providing reliable and sustainable city infrastructure, improving intra- and intercity connectivity, and accessibility through the development of mass transportation infrastructure, and improving connectivity to the Seribu Island. In here, you will also learn about the vision and missions of the three pairs of candidates for Governor and Vice Governor of Jakarta, from Ridwan Kamil and Suswono, Dharma Porengkun and Kun Wardana, and also Pramono Anung with Rano Karno. We will learn how they plan to manage the city that may no longer be the nation's capital, but still very much is the nation's heart. The three pairs of governor candidates and vice governor candidates have conveyed various visions and missions through various opportunities and media related to Jakarta's transition from the nation's capital to a global city. One of the programs of Governor Candidate Number 1, Ridwan Kamil, is to further promote Betawi culture in Jakarta.
Perlindungan, kelestarian, budaya. Jakarta memang simpul dari segala budaya, tapi budaya Betawi sebagai kearifan lokal tentu akan kita dahulukan dengan gerakan membangun budaya Betawi.
Not only about culture, candidate pair number 1 also highlights the issue of safe, comfortable transportation with a better protection against women, children, and people with disability.
Mengatasi macet ada dua ideologi. Ideologi memfasilitasi pergerakan MRT, LRT, Transjakarta, busway, bikeway, dan lain sebagainya. Kita mungkin akan coba berinovasi membuat riverway atau perahu melintasi 13 sungai di Jakarta. Kemudian juga perluasan yang namanya flyover masih dibutuhkan secara reality. Ya. Nah, ideologi kedua yang pasangan Ridho akan kembangkan selama 5 tahun adalah mengurangi pergerakan, membangun pusat-pusat pertumbuhan.
Dharma Pongrekun Kunwardana, the candidate pair number 2, have offered a technology reform program. The goal is to promote the blue ocean and bioeconomic strategies. The candidate pair number 2 also underscore the role of etiquette or good manners in their vision and mission in leading Jakarta for the next 5 years. Etiquette is important as a foundation of leadership in Jakarta, because without good manners, there is no justice. Another vision in leading Jakarta in the next 5 years is to make Jakarta as a safe national and global economic center. For this, the pair will conduct an identity reform in making the people more civilized and prosperous. The candidate pair number 2 also hope that the city of Jakarta will become a regional and global transit center. The other programs also include the establishment of a flood management that will maximize the role of reservoirs, parks, and city forests to control rains and reduce floods.
Penguatan sumber daya manusia dan transformasi Jakarta sebagai kota global berkeadilan. Tanpa adab, maka keadilan itu tidak ada.
Meanwhile, candidate for governor and vice governor of Jakarta number 3, Pramono Anung Ranukarno, have offered vision and mission and work program titled Jakarta Lights Up that include the Benyamin S. Awards to the integration of today's Jakarta, or JAKI. Pramono explains that Benyamin S. Award is an abbreviation of bersih, aman, nyaman, indah, dan sejahtera, or clean, safe, comfortable, beautiful, and prosperous. According to him, Benyamin Sueb is one of the great Betawi artists whose character coincidentally is very close to Bang Dul, Benyamin Sueb's ideological son.
Logi Benyamin Sueb. Saya punya impian besar, insya Allah, sebagai penghormatan kepada nama besar Benyamin Sueb, maka saya akan menyelenggarakan Benyamin S. Award.
He promises to hold a job fair every 3 months in the district and to provide certified job training centers, integrated job vacancy, work from anywhere or WFA for city administration employees, state and private companies. In addition, he also plans to provide daycare services in work areas and offices. He also highlights educational issues in Jakarta regarding dropouts and income inequality for non-permanent teachers.
Kami temui fakta bahwa 354.000 orang masih menganggur di Jakarta. Bahkan di tahun 2024, ini 53.000 orang diterpa badai PHK. Kami tidak akan melupakan kesejahteraan guru. Honorer yang hari ini menerima gaji hanya 2 juta setiap bulannya. Agar mereka fokus mengajar, tak lagi mencari pekerjaan sampingan, bahkan terjerat pinjol.
So there you have it, the vision and missions of the 3 pairs of candidates, along with the working agendas for the next 5 years for Jakarta. Now, hopefully the explanation has given you a broader perspective and a deeper understanding of the plan of the candidates to maintain Jakarta as a true global city, although it's no longer the nation's capital. But what is most important for the voters in Jakarta is for the candidates to maintain the role of Jakarta in Indonesia as the main economic hub, and to maintain the role of the city's economic growth, and also to maintain the harmony in the country's most diverse and also tolerant city. Now it's up for the voters to choose their best leaders. The future of Jakarta depends on it. I'm Cisca Becker, TVRI World.